Welcome to the writer's life, a place where you get the sights, sounds, smells of my own writer's life, such as it is. And you get the truth. So today I want to talk about how long should it take you to write a book. My experience is all pretty much fiction, so even though I'm going to talk about a nonfiction book that just came out that sort of caught my interest. Yeah, that's right. I just woke up from a nap again. So shoot me. But I went to a local bar last night just for a quickie after fishing, and a guy who frequents that bar was like, "Oh, I'm reading Moonlight Rises right now, and like love it. Just read Paradox Lake, and love that. Didn't see the ending coming." And I was like, great, because Publishers Weekly crapped on it. But that's for something else. See, I can't let I get like 99.9% great reviews, but I get that one. It's that one bad review that like sticks in your ass. Yes, sorry. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. How long should it take you to write a book? So anyway, he was saying he was also pleased to have gotten as a gift from his wife for his birthday a book by a local author. I think he's a local author anyway. I forget his name, but I did look him up, and I think he's from upstate. But anyway, he wrote a book about a nonfiction book about a killer who plagued this area, the upstate Albany area, like in the 70s. And he's an old newspaper reporter guy, and he's been working on the book for 25 years. 25 years. It just blew my mind. And it wasn't until someone else wrote a book on the same topic, another nonfiction book, that he said he got, a fire lit under his fanny. And like I thought about like 25 years, like to put out 300 pages probably. He got it published by a decent press with a great distributor, and so I'm happy for him. And it's also the kind of book that would make a great Netflix special. I hope he gets that. True crime kind of, maybe mini-series type thing. Who knows? But anyway, it just blew my mind that like this gentleman took 25 years to write a book. There's nothing wrong with that. It's God bless him. He committed to this book 25 years ago, and he eventually got it done. And granted, also, whereas I might sound like I'm bragging, like, oh, I wrote a book in a month. Like it's fiction. Don't forget, it's just coming out of my head. Other than sometimes having to do on-site research, like I'll be doing in a couple of months. It's a lot. In my opinion, it's a lot easier to write fiction than it is to write a nonfiction book where you have to conduct interviews, you got to put together all this data, you actually have to look up information in the morgue at the newspapers and stuff like that. So, and in libraries, where hasn't been digitized yet and stuff like that. So, but still, even if it were to have taken him like 3 years maybe, or 2 years, but 25 years, that just blows my mind. In that scope of time, I have published like 60 novels, not countless short stories, but a bunch of short stories, novellas, novelettes. Just this year alone, I was just kind of going over this year's workload, and I've got like 30 projects since like 2020. That includes novels in progress, novels already published, with traditional publishers, novels published under my own label. There's even one title on here. I don't even remember starting it. I don't like. Must be the COVID fog. But anyway, like he started the book that he published 3 months ago when I was still in writing school. It just blows my mind. But he persevered and got it out there, and God bless him. Good for him. If that's your schedule, that's your schedule. I couldn't live that way. I gotta get work out there. It frustrates me working with publishers too. Some publishers because um, they take so long to put a book out, and then there's a mistake sometimes, and their marketing's not that great, and it's funny because he said he had hoped to sell 500 copies within the first 3 months, and he was lucky enough to sell 500 copies in his first month. So good for him. And but I think I average so much more than that per month, and a lot of it's because of quantity, and there have been times where I've done tens of thousands of books in a single month or whatever. And then there's been kind of bad months too, but I think what we have here is a case of an older gentleman who is living sort of in that older generation with that older frame of mind, 1980s publishing type frame of mind. You work on a book for a really, really, really long time, and then you hopefully get it to an agent, and hopefully the agent sells it, and then it takes a couple of years to come out. That's the seriously old way of thinking. If you have the stones and enough coffee, there's no reason you shouldn't be putting out 6 novels a year, right? Plus short stories, plus novelettes, or whatever, and publishing them traditionally and independently. So, anyway, I just wanted to bring that news to you. Good, congratulations, if you happen to be watching this, and wish you all the best of luck with it. Don't take so long for the next one. All right. Bye, everybody. Ciao, ciao.